Welcome back, everyone, to some more GreedFall, the dying world. Today we're continuing on where we left off, and we just got to a part where the game is finally starting to open up a decent amount. So in the last episode, we went through the trial over in Uxantis with Abba, I forget her name. It's been a few days since we last played, but we've got a lot of party members now. Alvida, that's what it was. We finished the trial with her. We got everything worked out there. She got her ship, and now we have our base of operations. This is our little cabin inside the ship, and if we go out in a second here, we're gonna go do some of the side quests. We have a lot of them for our companions now. There's also a bunch of locations that we can sail to on the map here. You can see we've got 3 different areas. This is where we came from, and this is yeah, it just opened up a lot, and I've been looking forward to honestly exploring a lot more now that we have this available. So with all that said, in a second here, I think we'll actually go down and talk to each of our companions and then pick up their quests. Like I saw Neelan has one potentially. It also looks like Ludwig, Seabill, I know Alvida has one. And then we've got some new companions here too, which were Safia. She joined. I don't know how to say Safia. Safia and Fausta. Oh, wait, no, we had Fausta for a bit. Till. He was the other guy that joined us recently. But yeah, it's been a good time. So let's actually start with Neelan's, because he's one of the natives that we pretty much left with. So I think this will be a good starting point.
Thank you for coming to see me, Vridengar. We need to talk about that merchant, Ikbal. I want to find the Black Alks. We need to make sure they're okay, or free them if they're still imprisoned. That woman is our only clue. Please help me find her and free our people.
Okay, we will go do that. Let me adjust this real quick here. And this will technically be the first side quest that we're... first companion quest that we're doing. But honestly, I feel like it's the most fitting one because it's probably the person that we are closest to. Agree to look for Ikbal.
Of course. I'll do everything I can to find them. The hardest part will be finding this woman, since this continent is so much vaster than our island.
But there can't be that many women who buy and sell people in this land. Our companions born in this place might have an idea. Someone must know how to find her. You know how to speak to them. I beg you. Let's find her and save the Alks. We couldn't do anything to save Sheda. And I don't want any more of our people to die because we weren't able to do anything.
I understand. Let's find her and the survivors of the Black Alk clan.
Let's do that.
See you later.
Boy.
Help find the survivors. Now, I think he's pretty much locked into our party until we go out and do this. So, here's the fun part. Can we actually... Alright, so if we follow this quest, hopefully when we go to the mini-map, or to the world map, it actually shows where we can go. Because I remember for a while it wasn't showing any of the side quest locations, and it doesn't look like it is. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. To find Ikbal, the slave trader who bought the Black Algs, you'll need information. She seems to be keeping a low profile. Some of your comrades could surely guide you in your research. Given the clients, Ikbal surely has people in high places in Perrine and Olima. May have more information. Okay, so let's talk to some of our companions then. Let's see if Till has anything to say.
Need to talk?
Ask him if he knows how to find Ikbal the merchant. I
Do
will
you know
have
where
to...
we can find Ikbal? The slave trader who bought the members of the Black Oak clan.
I don't know her, and I wouldn't know where to find her. But there are probably some guards in Alma who know more about it than I do. A woman like that once had to hire the coin guard for...
Looks like it actually broke there, Ted. I see, though. 1 second, let me fix it then. I made one change earlier today, and it seemed to have broke it completely. So, alright, we gotta change this back then. Because otherwise everything else is going to break. It seems like it has. All right, I think I fixed it. Or it should be fixed now, hopefully. See if it pops up. Good thing we caught it so early on. Yes, there it is. All right, cool. Which is now working. Yeah, I made a quality change earlier today to try to fix something, but it seemed to potentially break some other stuff. What'd you think of the trial? I thought it was fun. Yeah, the trial was great, honestly. That was a really good time. I had to replay it a few times, but I was able to get through it. Well, I only had to do it once. Phil told you that you'll have to wait until you're no longer wanted before questioning the guards about Ikbal. What about...
I'm not sure I can answer all your questions, but I'll do my best.
Burn missions?
Do you know Ikbal? The slave trader who sold some members of the Black Oak clan?
Darling, I don't keep company with people of her ilk. But I must admit that her name is not unfamiliar to me. I think I heard it in my uncle's circle. I'm sad and ashamed about it. But some of Peren's nobles love the idea of owning enslaved people from faraway lands.
Do you think your uncle might know her?
Personally? Certainly not. But I'm absolutely certain he knows of her existence. And he probably keeps an eye on her when she comes to Peren.
Could he help us find her?
Only if she's in Peren right now, which is unlikely. But we probably don't need to go that far to find out more about her. I can think of someone who might be able to help.
Who?
Though I haven't met her myself, I've heard tell of a merchant who specializes in the sale of goods that are not entirely lawful. Her name is Derya, and her business may have led her to hear of a slave trader. She runs her shop on the port of Alma after dark.
Thank you for this lead.
Okay. Seems like that was actually some pretty good info.
Let's talk about it later.
Always at your service.
I could only find a worker disguise in that city. It was a pain, but was able to use that to get to the Knots area before the trial. You find the others disguises? No, I haven't found any of them yet. So that's one of the things I was looking for last time.
Well then, have you got time to help me find my nephew?
I'm sorry, but I've simply got too much to do right now. I'll come back and talk to you as soon as I can.
Thank you, but don't be too long. I'd regret it for the rest of my life if anything were to happen to him too.
Alright, well, see if we can ask about Ikbal. Oh, that's cool that you can go to each of them and ask. They're making a second one? Yep. And it's actually, this is the second one. It just came out of early access.
Do you know where we could locate that infamous slave trader?
I don't associate with that kind of person, as you can imagine. But I may know someone who could help us find her.
I'm listening.
I know a merchant who is involved in smuggling. She might know where to find a slave trader. She does her business in a port of Alma at nightfall. Be prepared to pay. That kind of person never does anything for free.
Sybil already suggested I talk to her. Thank you anyway. We'll surely go to find her.
Everyone's telling me to go to the Port
See you
of
later.
Olima
Of course.
and talk to somebody. Yeah, that's cool that you can get some tips, though. So that's how they make up for not being able to track it on your quest log. Let's see if Alvida knows anything. How's it compared to the first? So far, it's been good. It's a little bit different, but now we're at the point where we can really go out and explore.
Do you have a little time to spare for the matter I told you about?
So
We're too busy at the moment.
now I'm really
We'll have
looking
to see
forward to
later.
it. All right.
I won't bother you any longer.
See you soon.
It's interesting you can only do one companion quest at a time, too. Where are our other... They kept that from the first game as well. I'm surprised instead of like locking you into having them in your party, that they didn't just say, hey, you can go and talk to their objective, but if you don't have them with you, you can't make progress with it.
I imagine that there are more urgent matters than visiting the man I spoke of, Father Cardinal Pius, who lives in Peren. That said, we need to go and meet him as soon as possible. I need to inform him of all that we have witnessed. Kernaz's rise in power, his unwarranted attacks against the islanders. He will know what to do to put an end to it, and will be a strong ally against the general. And he is also a close relation of the de Vespe family, who could finance the journey to Tir Fredi. He could certainly help us convince them if the support from Sybil proves insufficient.
Okay. Same amount for the party. Now it's actually 4. So you can have up to 3 companions with you. And there's a lot more companions, too. What about Cardinal Pius?
You seem to know the man well. Otherwise, why would you want to find him so badly?
Let's just say that he was an ally during my exile. Someone who didn't turn his back on me despite my banishment. He is a powerful and wise man. And after all we have seen, I must admit that I am at my wit's end. But I know he'll know what to do. How to protect Thélème as well as the people of Tir Fredi from the Alliance.
You consider him something of a mentor, if I'm hearing you correctly.
Yes, that is exactly right. Is there anything else you would like to know?
The Cardinal's interests? And sounds good. Appreciate it.
You're saying that your Father Cardinal wants to put a stop to Kurnaz's attacks on my people. But why would he even care?
Thélème is an enemy of the Alliance, as you know. And my nation does not find the conquest of your island by these people to be desirable. We have a different approach. It may not be perfect, I will readily admit. But we have no desire to remove your people from your homeland, nor to force them into slavery. Any information that would allow Thélème to put a stop to this conquest would benefit your people, believe me.
Where can the Cardinal be found?
Where can we meet this Father Cardinal?
He can be found most often in the Thélème embassy in Peren.
Oh, you know what I just realized too? Oh god, everything's all messed up. Alright.
We'll go to Peren soon enough, and we will be sure to meet him then.
If you end up docking in the city, I'll meet you at the embassy.
Of course.
Forgot to update titles and other stuff. And categories. This is why I don't swap between games often. Ask her if she can teach you to use her magic.
The magic that you're using is different from ours. Do you think you could teach me to use it?
I admit that I never thought about it. Of course, there is special training required to wield the rings, but you need to possess the gift of the enlightened. And your faith is so different than our own. But who am I to question what the divine intends for you? Let's try. We'll see what happens. It's incredible.
Whoa.
May the enlightened forgive me. But I would have never thought that a native not of our faith could be so gifted in our magic. Of course, you'll need to continue practicing in order to progress. But you have the gift. This much is true.
Thank you, Fausta.
That's cool.
I must leave you.
Wait, so
See you later.
do we actually get something? You have unlocked a new skill tree. Press C to go to your newfound skills. Oh. Huh. Now we have Teleme rings? What the? Devouring magic. Inflict magical damage equal to the enemy's life. Huh. Wait, that's kind of cool that she can just, like, teach you how to do it. Alright, one more thing here. I was not prepared. Very unprepared for tonight's stream. Apparently, I forgot to update every single title and category, which is what I usually try to do prior to all of this, but get this fixed real quick and then we should be good. But I'm looking forward to, so pretty much most of the weekend we'll be checking this out. We're coming back to this because now we're in not crunch or anything, but now we got to keep very busy until Crimson Desert next week. That's going to be a very big one. Okay. Luckily, that was easy enough. So we are all set now. And hopefully now we shouldn't have any more distractions. Oh, there's one more person we can talk to. So everybody's pretty much has a side quest.
I know you
Safia.
already have a lot to do, but I would still like to ask a favor, if you can spare a moment.
It's not really the moment. We'll see what we can do later.
Of course. There's no hurry. Come back and see me at a more opportune moment.
Ask her to teach you how to use a firearm.
I've seen you use rifles like the people in the Alliance. They are powerful weapons, and I'd like to know how to use them.
You young people are all the same. Always curious and eager to acquire new skills. I'll show you the fundamentals.
Isn't that a
so
good
you
thing?
can use them without hurting yourself. Well, what do you think?
It wasn't as hard as it seemed. Thank you, Safia.
Ask her about... Oh, we're good.
Bye.
See you.
You have now unlocked another new skill tree. So now we have rifles. Piercing shot, precision shot. I'm still going to stick with bows for now, but I honestly, maybe we'll do that as a backup. Or if we find a really good rifle. I want to play Crimson Desert, but unfortunately I think my gaming skills won't be able to handle it. It's unfortunate. There's no level difficulty changer, but I respect their vision. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see. I don't know what to expect, because I'm not... I like having an option, but there's certain games I understand and I manage on normal anyways. So we'll see. But either way, I'm just excited to see how large it actually ends up being. Okay. Looks like we're going to Alma first. Wow. That was fast. Oh.
Prepare
Thought it was about to crash for a second there.
to disembark. We've arrived at our destination.
Alright, let's run down to... So it looks like I can dock from here, or we can go like this. Down to this. Let's bring the Vesp and thinking Ludwig. Yeah. Validate the party. The Port District. Especially since Ludwig, well, honestly, they were the two people that helped me out the most, so they seem to know this place.
City's very big. How will we find Fausta's friend?
We should ask her.
You!
Oh,
It's always hard to recognize someone from a description, but I'm pretty sure it's you.
What?
Yes. Yes, I'm sure of it. I've got to warn the guards.
Well, let me handle this one. It'll be so much fun.
warn the guards for what? Convince him he's mistaken? Let Safia intervene? You know what? Let me try.
I assure you, sir, there's been a misunderstanding.
I don't think so. The poster mentions a Tearfredian about your size, and the rest of the description sounds just like you.
There are more and more Tearfredians in Alma, sir, as it's fashionable for the nobility to have my people as servants. But I can assure you that my master would not take kindly to me committing crimes. Besides, I don't have time for that. I must escort these people to see him. So why don't you stop causing a fuss?
I'm really confused. Sorry to have bothered you. I better get back to what I was doing.
Yes, you should, sir.
The guards put up posters describing you.
Alright, let's play it safe here. So Fausta knows this person over here in Alma.
That infamous smuggler should be here, right?
She only comes at night. We'll have to come back later.
Ah, okay. We'll wait until nightfall.
Let's wait for her in that case.
Definitely want to start with a lot of these side quests.
I have some items I brought back from your travels. Would you like to take a look at them? I have goods from all over the world if you're interested. Come and see.
Is that the smuggler?
Did you hear that? I wonder if we'll finally find the merchant. Where could she be hiding?
I really can't believe you can just
Slavers
knock
know
them
that
out,
they're not much loved.
and I never realized.
Hello.
That's crazy.
What can I do for you?
We are looking for a woman. A slave trader named Ikbal.
So she dabbles in the slave trade too. What scum. But if half of what she brags about is true, nothing would surprise me anymore. I can get it for you, anything you want, anything. I guess that even includes slaves. Ugh, some people have no morals. But may I ask why you've come to find me? I'm just an honest merchant.
Lion mentioned rumors about the port. Say it's... I could say it's one of them. Let's try.
Let's just say there are rumors running about the port. You're said to be a very well-informed woman.
I see. I'm going to have to give at least a few people a real ear bashing if I understand correctly. I've got nothing against new customers, but I'd just as soon keep my business discreet. I do know where you can find Ikbal. May the Malachor take her. She's my competition. She's doing so well that my coffers are almost empty. If you see what I mean.
Try to coax her down to a lower price.
To tell you the truth, we're looking for members of a neighboring clan. This woman, who's your competitor, by the way, bought and sold them just like merchandise. You can imagine the rage we feel towards her. We'll do anything to find them.
I think I see what you're getting at. And if that vulture could come out of this the worse for wear, I wouldn't be sorry about it. Fine. I'll give you a deal. Just this once.
That goes without saying.
Hey. 200. I can do that.
Go.
Thank you for supporting your local businesswoman. But don't mention me to anyone. And especially don't say that I'm the one who gave you the information. Ikbal owns a house on the north side of the district. I could show you where on your map if you like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll leave you to your business.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Actually, can we see what she has?
You're back.
What do you have for sale? Throwing knives, consumables, ingredients, goods, bust of the sculptor. Whoa. Required level 20 bow. Legacy of the tribe. Hold on now. I might pick up all of these. They're pretty cheap. All of these are really cheap. Level 4, level 16, level 20. I mean, we have 8,000 right now. Sure. Oh, doctor disguise. Pick that up too. And we'll pick that up as well. I don't know if that does anything, but...
We'll leave you to your business.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
You retrieved a disguise. They facilitate infiltration into restricted areas. They apply to the entire group. But it's a level 5, so I don't think we can wear it. Right? Yeah, it says required level 5 for stealth.
Since Ikbal is so elusive, we should instead look for the partner we heard about.
Do you remember what they said? We shouldn't trust him.
It's usually you who trust
As the adventurer, pretty good so
not
far.
me. But we have no choice.
Jeez, our ship
We
is...
have been going around in circles
That's our
for
ship.
too
It's
long.
huge. I'm looking for someone who could help me disguise myself as a doctor. It's the utmost importance. The service will be paid. I shall wait for you in the Cannon Square. Citizen of the Alliance. Yeah, these areas are huge now. Let's try going over to the raw materials vendor just to see what they have. Steal 2 gold coins, give 10 gold. We'll give them 10. That's crazy. You have the option to steal.
Everything you need to make your own.
Oh my god.
Hello. Welcome back to my stall.
My first time. Yeah, I can't believe I missed the doctor. I mean, not the doctor, the outfit. So I hope I find one somewhere else.
Or a grenade. Ladies and gents, I have everything you need.
65%. Nope.
I can't do it.
Potions, concoctions, and coatings of all kinds. And, of course, all the ingredients you need to mix your own. Are you interested in anything?
Nothing. Okay. All right. Let me take a look at the weapon that we picked up too. So now we have the autumn bow, which this one looks like it's a lot better. Dodge chance, we get +1 focus. But it does a lot more damage. And give this one to Nealon. I wonder what's better, tier or... I can't tell what's better, tier or the quality. I want to say tier is better. Because, like, these do more damage. But the quality, these are tier 2. So maybe they are better. Some of these feel so out of place if I give them her. One of them. No guns there. How about weapons? And that. Same thing with everything else there. Feels so out of place.
Sap and precious wood.
Yeah, the worker trial, or the worker outfit made it getting the trial evidence very easy. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I was able to sneak around the whole place, which wasn't too bad. But being able to do that definitely make it a lot easier. Small Market Square. This is not so small. Oh, we got guards over there. Oh. Oh no.
Show them what we'll make of.
I forgot about this. Or at least forgot how the combat works here. Took them out pretty fast. Are they just like lowlives? Like bandits? And not actually guards or anything like that? You can run away to de-aggro them. I did it all the time.
Come on, Ikbal. Open up.
Oh.
What does the guard want?
We found somebody.
What's he doing here?
I have no idea.
She's obviously not at home. But I can make out some slender footprints. Probably a woman's. We could follow them.
Follow the footprints. Where are they?
It's the guard. I have to talk.
The trail goes this way.
Aha.
Oh, Captain won't be happy. He really wanted to sue that woman today.
I see trucks over here.
Keep on following these.
The tracks lead to the sewers. She must have heard the guard and sought refuge there.
Let's go. Hopefully she's not far ahead.
hopefully. Down into the Olima sewers. All right.
The tracks lead towards this tunnel on the right.
Gold seems kind of useless in the game. I have like 5k and nothing to do with it.
What do you want with me?
Whoa, 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 we're not.
Certainly sprightly. We have to follow her quickly if we don't want her to escape.
Quick save not authorized.
She closed the gate.
Please, whatever I may have done, I don't deserve this treatment.
We're not gonna hurt you. Can't we just yell that? We just want to talk.
We are missing something to make this work.
Wait, are we even supposed to go this way? Oh. This is actually GreedFall. The name is... I have to update that one too. Incorrect. Oh. It's open now. Uh-oh. More guards coming? What the hell happened down here? I think now that it's out of early access, it's 50 or something like that. Was previously like 30. But it is a full RPG. That was pretty good right there. Yeah, I played a decent amount of Where Winds Meet. It was cool. I enjoyed it for a bit.
She's dead. We didn't manage to save her.
Oh no. What are we going to do now? We should have been faster. Rescued her from the clutches of those beasts before they killed her.
Don't lose hope, Nilan. It's not the Ikbal we're looking for. I've heard of this one. I recognize her now. She's a con artist, not a slave trader.
On the one hand, I'm relieved. And on the other, it means we did all this for nothing. And that we're no closer to finding them.
I'm sorry, Nilan. We followed this lead in good faith. It seemed to be the best thing to do.
I disagree. We could have done better. You wasted so much time on pointless discussions with people who see us as no more than animals, and who do nothing but lie to us.
Ask him to calm down. Tell him he's too impulsive. Tell him you did your best.
I'm sorry. I've really tried my best.
Well, it's obviously not good enough. We're right where we started. Since Ikbal is nowhere to be found, let's find her associate. He's looking for her, just like we are. And he has the advantage of knowing her well.
Fine. If you think it's the right thing to do.
Alright, let's get out of the sewers.
Let's get out of here. I need some fresh air.
Alright, another. So we chased Ikbal down. Wasn't even the correct person. Not a fan of Neil. I can see, yeah, Neelan's kind of like that classic character that's very negative and very not aggressive, but always wanting to get into a fight, especially with the people, which I mean, like, I understand he's angry, the reasons of his anger, but it's like looking for a fight in places that we probably don't want one.
2 islanders. Yeah, must be. I heard that a group of people were looking for Ikbal. I imagine it's you.
Ask him to introduce himself.
Excuse me, but
Sure.
Who are you?
Are you Qadir, Iqbal's former partner?
Indeed. Now, could you tell me why you've asked half the town about Ikbal?
We're looking for her because she bought several of our people, members of the Black Oak clan, who were taken by force and brought to this island.
We must question her. Only she knows to whom they were sold and where we might find them.
I see. I happen to be looking for her too, as you obviously seem to know. She owes me an explanation after what happened. I considered finding her and ambushing her, because whenever I approach her, she flees. I know where she's going next. She has to go through the Esquiara region and take the road that passes over a bridge just outside the ruins. I'm going to blow up the bridge to block her escape. Then she'll have no other choice but to answer our questions. So,
Yeah?
what do you say? Are you in?
You seem to have everything worked out. Why ask us to help you?
She has surrounded herself with guards who will not hesitate to kill me if I come alone. If we come out in force, she'll have to listen to us.
We can't afford to attack her. We must glean information from her.
Rest assured, it's just a matter of intimidating her and sobering up her guards. So, what do you say?
Ask if there's any other way.
It seems risky. Isn't there another way to talk to her? After all, we just want to ask her a few questions.
Bridengar, she's as slippery as an eel. This ambush may be the only chance we have to talk to her. We agree to follow your plan. What should we do?
Come to the rendezvous point with explosives. For the rest, you can count on me.
We'll find some.
I'm going to set off to prepare our move. Don't be late.
We'll be on time. At last, a solid lead. A plan to find this woman. We can save the Black Alps, Bridengar.
It is a little dangerous.
This man's plan is dangerous. What will we do if Ikbal's guards attack us?
We'll defeat them. Unless, perhaps, you don't want to fight for your people?
That is not what I meant. I'm afraid she'll be hurt or worse if we have to fight them.
You always worry too much. Just trust me for once.
Don't take it personally, Neelan. Something about that man is off. I'm not sure we have the same goals in mind.
You're suspicious? Very well. But it's not your people who are being kidnapped, sold, tortured, and threatened. We've wasted enough time talking already. Let's find the explosives he needs and go see him.
Jeez. We could be falling right into a trap. What if the explosives are set to go off on us? Or something. He's very adamant about this now. Like, again, I understand why. And very good reason, but at the same time, we gotta be careful here.
Hey, look at this.
Can't rush into
The description
anything.
on these posters is spot on. Unfortunately, what they have to say about you is less than flattering. and will likely earn us the attention of the guard.
What level are you? We are 21 now. Yeah, you seem to get a lot of gear too. I got a ton of gear. Got some better gloves we can throw on. It says that these are better. Oh, it's because of the weight. Less protection, though. That's fine. Another musket.
Tear them down, shall we?
Tear down the posters. That's like a throwback. Reminds me of like Assassin's Creed when you're running around. And you gotta pull them down to get lose your wanted. Every time we walk past them, we'll throw them some gold. Jeez. The city is huge now. Now we got multiple quarters. We were in the market / port, and now we're going to the science quarter. There was just one district before. Oh god, we have to go all the way back there. This looks pretty good. I'm going to have to add it to the list. Yet another one. Yeah, it's really picked up from, like I said, when I last played, I wanted to play some more.
Approach! Approach! You won't find forged goods in
Like a
all
pigeon.
Alima.
See if this guy says anything.
You looking for weapons or armor? My selection comes from the best craftsmen in Alima and overseas. Please, look.
Sure. What have you got, my friend? A feathered curved bow. A rifle, a pistol. Man, these are they're so insanely cheap. Like, you might as well buy them, right? 112. Holy. Does this game seem much different than the first? In some parts, in some aspects, absolutely. In others, no. Like, it still feels like a GreedFall game, but it does feel like a lot has changed at the same time. Which, depending on how you look at it, personally, that's what I want to see in a sequel. There's some things I wish they kind of kept the same. There's also some things I wish they did differently. For example, I like that now we have 4 party members, but I also don't like to be limited to only having 1 party member per companion quest that we're currently doing. Stuff like that is kind of a push and pull. Like, they had that in the first one, but I feel like they could have pulled that out in this one. Or what else? I think the gear system too, like how there's common and tiers, is a little bit more than necessary. I think they could have kept it just simply grade, like common, rare, legendary. I don't think there needed to be this whole tiers of tier 1 common, tier 2 common. and so on.
I thought I saw.
Ah, shoot.
Let's show them what we're made of.
And the combat, I don't personally mind. I would say I still liked number 1's combat, but like I'm getting used to the combat here. There we go. The combat has a learning curve, but kind of clicks after using a lot. Yeah, I would agree. The biggest thing that I think that it's like missing, unfortunately, is that the prioritization, like tactics, for example, which I mentioned, I think last stream I did of this. For anytime you do a real-time combat with pause, I unfortunately want rules for your companions in giving them a priority on what they should do while in combat.
Bird beak masks the doctors
we're in a
like
restricted
to wear to
area.
go unnoticed.
So if we wear the doctor's outfit, we'd be fine there. It's almost in a way too where like if they were gonna go this route, personally I wouldn't have minded if they went the turn-based route too. I don't think people would have liked that at all, so I think they found a middle ground with the real time with pause, because you could pause while playing the last game. It's probably the closest to their existing style of combat. But again, I don't mind it the more I use it and get used to it. How do we get over to the countryside there? Oh!
What the?
Hey, lads,
We're not like losing rep each time we fight them, right?
Show them what we're made of. My armor is broken.
Oh boy. Help! Help! Why are they attacking me?
Let me help you. My armor is no good anymore. We've lost one of ours.
Oh my god, we're getting killed. Okay. Get back up. We're gonna cast that on me first. Then Gil is on cooldown.
You're bleeding. Let me help you. My armor is completely ruined.
Go. Come out of this together now. Fight is over. Whew. That was a bit of a close one there. Tough battle. All right, can we go up this way? Oh, this is like a plague area. The city gates. Yeah, these places are huge now. It's actually insane. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's the coin guard. Suburbs. A lot of people just popping in as we run by too. The merchant up here. Talk to them.
Goods from all over the world, available at the best prices. Want to take a look?
I do. What have you got? Ingredients, purge potion, group powder, purge powder. Armor repair? Do we have some of those? We do. Do we have any group revival things on us? Minor group revival powder? It doesn't look like it. Buy 2 of them. Yeah, everything is really cheap. And we have so much gold to be able to use for everything that we come across. What happened here? Esquiara Coastal Region. All right, perfect timing. Could have them heal up a bit. Can I? Oh, there we go. So if we do this, have him cast a healing. Wait, is this where we were at before? Oh. Okay. I'm glad we came back. Yes, it is. This is when we got captured and then thrown in jail. Okay, so that's why they're so hostile here. I was trying to I didn't know where we actually were.
That took forever. Do you have the explosives?
We brought everything we need.
Perfect. Plant them on the bridge. We'll blow it up as soon as Ikbal gets here. In the meantime, I have some preparing to do.
We're pretty fast, you know. What should we do once we've planted the explosives?
Wait. According to my calculations, Ikbal will arrive at nightfall.
Okay. So we got to plant them over here. Do a save here. Also got a workbench we could use. Crazy we're just listening to this guy planting explosives like this.
You don't seem convinced.
What gave you that idea? I'm having the time of my life. It's the first time I've blown up a bridge. I admit that I find it a bit extreme that we're doing it just to question someone. But who am I to judge?
Yeah, I agree.
As far as I'm concerned, it's that man I really don't like. I don't trust him one bit.
Stop being such a pessimist. We'll finally be able to talk to Ikbal, and that's all that matters.
I think we've placed everything properly.
That's the problem, is we don't actually know if we will be able to. What if we place this stuff and it's somebody else that's coming down this path?
There you go. Everything is set.
I've finished my part. All we have to do is hide. Behind these rocks, maybe. So she doesn't see us when she gets here. She should arrive when it gets dark.
Come on, Vridengar. Let's go hide.
Go hide somewhere? There it goes.
The bridge was destroyed. She can no longer flee this way.
I hope Ikbal will get here soon.
One thing is for sure. If we want to have the element of surprise, we best keep quiet from now on.
Is that her?
Attack!
Kadir, wait!
He's attacking!
Protect Ikbal!
You shouldn't have crossed me, Ikbal. You're going to pay for your betrayal.
Kadir, we need her alive.
Somebody's almost down. Waiting to get the 4 or the 3. Maybe not.
You never should have crossed me, Ikbal.
What? Shouldn't be surprised.
I'm not the forgiving type.
No! Traitor! Lawyer! Why? Why did you kill her? She was the only one who could tell us where to find the Black Ulks.
I don't give a damn about your Black Ulks and your little investigations. You've been useful so far, but now...
Oh boy.
No quarter!
Get him. Oh god, what the? He just jumped all the way over here. We got this.
She's dead. And with her, all my hopes of saving our people. Why did he have to betray us?
Remind him that we... No, now's not a good time for that.
These things happen. But don't lose hope. Maybe we'll find another way to discover what happened to them.
You're so kind, trying to cheer me up. But I'm just a fool. An arrogant and dangerous fool.
You often show impulsiveness, but to say that you're dangerous...
No! You don't understand, Friedenger. Wherever I go, I sow death. That's why I was so intent on saving them.
What are you talking about?
The death of Toflan, of Sheda, our abduction. It's all my fault. I am to blame.
How could you be to blame?
I spoke to Renaikse a few days before the ritual. Yes, I know. But he looked friendly. He smiled and asked questions that I thought were innocent. I trusted him, Friedenger. Me! I trusted him. And told him that we were the future Donegada of the village. I was so proud. And like a fool, I told him where the ritual was to take place. And that we'd be alone with our master. Everything he needed to know to prepare the ambush we fell into.
Blame him?
You are naive. But you didn't attack us, or throw us into that ship, or kill Sheda. Nor are you responsible for capturing the Black Ulks.
I'm sorry, Friedenger. You must hate me now. But you understand why it's so important that we find the Black Ulks. It's too late to help Sheda, to help Toflan. But we can save them. You understand? I have to save them.
We will save them, Nilan. Come, let's go and search her body. All may not be lost.
Ooh. Hold on, we just got some really good Devesp stingers. It's perfect for her. Hold on. And some new... I just can't see her wearing any of these hats. At all. Give one of those to Neelan. Protector gloves. Beta trader's coat. I mean, even some of this stuff too. Could give her that. Some better pants too. Even though the other outfit looks so much better. Like insanely better. Here we go. Protector bracers for him. At the very least. Neelan, you can have this one. Yeah, we'll be covering it next week. Could be very busy. Pretty much all weekend for Crimson Desert. Find clues.
Look, Nilan. She had documents on her.
Can you read any of it?
The paper is soaked in blood. Some of it is legible, though. I think it's an address in Olima.
I thought all was lost.
I can't read it all, Nilan. There may be a way to recover the damaged part, but as it stands, I can't tell you where it leads. Would any of you know how to get these stains off so we can decipher the rest of the document?
Sorry, that's not in my skill set. Safia, on the other hand, would know what to do with this note. Give it to her.
I'll do that. Thank you, Ludwig.
Thank you, Ludwig.
Safia, would you know how to retrieve the information from this paper, despite the bloodstains?
A friend of mine knows all the scholars of Alima. One of them will know how to do it. I'll have it brought to her, and she'll contact us when they've deciphered it.
Thank you, Safia. We really need to find out what this document holds.
Level 22. You still level up so much. It's crazy. It doesn't let me view. Oh, there we go. Skills. Probably grab one of these still. I mean, the acrobatic shot I'm not using very often. Resistance to poison. Level 30. Double arrow. We'll grab that. Sure. Attributes. 19. And we have one more talent. Thinking about grabbing stealth. Oh yeah, once we get this stealth 3, we can wear tier 5 disguises. Take that. Talk to Neelan. Is he feeling any better now?
Friedenger? You still wish to talk to me despite my confession? I don't know how you could forgive me when I can't forgive myself.
Good boy, Nilam.
Good boy, Korans.
Okay. Let's go do Ludwig's quest. It's interesting that some of them show up right here, but then other ones, you have to go and pick them up.
Well then, have you got time to help me find my nephew?
I do. We'll go help him.
I understand why you're worried. Let's try to find out what happened to your nephew.
Yes? Do you need anything?
Let's find out about him.
If I've understood correctly, you're from the land they call Dutton.
That's right. The Holy Dutton Empire. I suppose you'd like me to tell you more about it. It could be a beautiful place to live. It's vast, full of beautiful forests and rich lands. That's most likely because it's soaked in the blood of the poor souls who were sacrificed to the folly of the powerful. For my country has always been at war. Or at least it has been for so long that no person alive knows the meaning of the word peace. We're at war with the Alliance, of course, as the Dutton Empire follows the path of the enlightened. But we are also at war with ourselves. Ever since a new holy man challenged the organization of all things spiritual as imposed by Ptolemy, the nobles and princes have taken sides, following whoever best serves their interests, of course. And as usual, the people are those who pay the price. Not only are they sent to the slaughter against the Alliance troops, they must also shed blood at home by killing their brethren in the service of the local noblemen and their loyalties of the day. A beautiful country indeed.
How long have you known Alvida?
It's been some time now. I've had dealings with Nauts on several occasions in the hope of using their ships. Those who agree to traffic contraband are few and far between, and they are unreliable. They're even more unscrupulous than I am. Alvida isn't one of them. She's not like that, and she let me know the moment we met. She's an idealist. I understand her point of view, and I think she understands mine. Though she doesn't approve of my dealings, she defends some causes that are dear to me. And now that she owes me, I know I can count on her help. Provided, of course, that what I ask for doesn't offend her vision of the Nauts.
Why did you become a smuggler?
I'd rather not discuss that if you don't mind, especially with someone I barely know. But since you're asking, I haven't always been a smuggler. I used to be a soldier. If you absolutely need a reason for what I do, just tell yourself that I've had my fill of the horrors of war. Or maybe you think I'm a coward, or that I'm only motivated by greed. I am what I am.
I think you mentioned you were a wanted man.
You can't be a smuggler without ending up on the hit list at some point. My trade annoys a lot of people, and the few attacks my friends and I carried out on convoys annoyed them even more. Put all that together and add in my past, and you'll find me at the top of the list. If you needed money and weren't wanted yourself, you could claim a handsome bounty by turning me in.
What about use of magic?
I've seen you use magic in battle. A different kind of magic.
Yeah, that's one of life's little jokes. I had no talent for it, or at least I never realized it when I was on the front lines. When I switched careers and my disgust for all that religious garbage was at its peak, I discovered I had a gift. Apparently, the enlightened has a sense of humor. Now, I can do a little magic, but I can't use the rings. Even if I'd had this talent before, I would have never gotten very far in the Mateist hierarchy.
Okay.
See you later.
Of course.
Let's go do his quest. So, a family affair. He agreed to accompany him to Euxantis to meet Joseph. Should be at the Fishing Mermaid Tavern. Alright, let's make our way back to this spot. Oh, that's nice. So when we've already been there before, you can just fast travel directly to it. Okay, that's beautiful. Oh, never mind. Approaching the dock. Oh, maybe we are. Hold, we're loading.
Here's the coast. We'll finally be able to set foot on land.
Dock. Okay. We'll bring him, of course. Bring her. What does Neilon give me? +1 survival. +1 craftsmanship. Alchemy, stealth. Mechanisms. I am debating about swapping out Neilon. Maybe for her instead. The stealth, I mean, the survival he gives me is pretty good, though. He gives me survival, too, though. Sure. Swap her in. And we do have to level everybody up. It's one of those things where to be honest, I do kind of wish that they had some sort of auto level system. Like, it could be really convenient. It's nice that in Solasta, they like kind of automatically give you the option. It's like, oh, do you want to level them up yourself? Or would you like to follow our suggestions? And here, I mean, I would just let it do it, like make their own decisions, to be honest. Because you are managing a lot of them at once. Okay. We'll leave it at that for now. I think, if anything, give her a new weapon. Maybe some headgear. Kind of fitting. Any capes? Nope. Give her one of these. Simple tunic with a messenger's bag. I will give her that. And any better pants? Yeah. Good. Validate the party, and off we go. Ux Antis. Here we are. Okay, so when I docked, it brought me to the point that I selected when we fast traveled. So that's not too bad.
Look, the man sitting at that table is probably the man who delivered the letter to me.
Let's go have a chat. Hello there, sir.
You? You're here? I suppose you're hoping to silence me. And to think my poor mistress was delighted to make your acquaintance. If only she'd known what a monster you are. You and your whole family of criminals. I will not be intimidated. I will find her, whatever it takes.
I don't understand a single thing you've said. Explain yourself, that's all I'm asking.
Yes, play the fool. I know you're to blame for what happened to her, and I'll prove it. I'll have you hanged.
You're not the first to promise me that. Now stop this childishness and tell us what happened. We can help you find your mistress.
You keep playing your little game, but you won't fool me. We'd only been here a few days when she told me to stay in her room here at the inn.
I think we should be back now. Everything just crashed for a second there. Of course, we haven't had this issue for like multiple days, and then overnight my computer restarted. And now all of a sudden it's gonna happen. This is the worst. We are back, I think. I think everything should be okay. Do one more thing and then we should be all set. Is this a new game? Yes. Well, yes and no. It is new for 1.0, but it recently, prior to that, it was in early access for a while. Okay, I think we're good. I'm just making sure everything else is all set. I'm gonna try to monitor this a little bit. Okay. I did restart the conversation that we were having here with this guy, so let's try that again, because it broke midway for that.
You? You're here? I suppose you're hoping to silence me. And to think my poor mistress was delighted to make your acquaintance. If only she'd known what a monster you are. You and your whole family of criminals. I will not be intimidated. I will find her, whatever it takes.
I don't understand a single thing you've said. Explain yourself, that's all I'm asking.
Yes, play the fool. I know you're to blame for what happened to her, and I'll prove it. I'll have you hanged.
You're not the first to promise me that. Now stop this childishness and tell us what happened. We can help you find your mistress.
You keep playing your little game, but you won't fool me. We'd only been here a few days when she told me to stay in her room here at the inn because she was going to meet you. She was so happy to have been contacted by your nephew, who had promised a meeting with you at the docks. She could already see herself doing business in Duton with your help. But she never came back. And when I went looking for her and mentioned your nephew, I was told that he was missing too. So don't tell me you had nothing to do with it.
I never arranged any meeting with your mistress. I can assure you of that. My nephew must have used my name to secure the meeting.
You're nothing but a family of criminals. That's what you are. I've had enough of your lies. But I won't give up. I'll find her.
If we want to find this merchant, we're going to need to know something about her and the meeting that was to take place. Why don't we search her room?
Good idea. I think all the rooms are open up here too, so we can just walk right into it. Or are they? I think they're like dormitories.
This door is locked.
Ooh, can we get it? Nice, we're in. Got a letter. Madame, I've taken the liberty of contacting you by letter today because I have a business proposal to make. You see, my uncle's none other than the great smuggler Ludwig. A merchant of your standing must surely be aware of the opportunities like the connection like this may offer. As it so happens, my uncle is currently in Uxantis and has informed me that he'd like to meet you, hence my letter. Rudolph.
This message tells the merchant to meet on the docks near Overseas House. It's signed Rudolph, the nephew of the smuggler Ludwig.
What on earth has got into the lad?
Let's go and have a look on the docks. Maybe we'll find something there.
Take a look at the docks. We were here before and now we're back. Is this gonna be up here or down there? It looks like it might be underneath.
This is the place mentioned in Rudolph's message.
Let's look around. Maybe we'll be able to learn what happened.
Oh, there's something right here.
This hat is
Is it a
very
hat?
similar to those worn by the congregation. The merchant we're looking for must have lost it.
My friends, I know spilt blood when I see it. Someone's been attacked here. Luckily, they've left a trail for us to follow.
I hope it's not Rudolph's blood.
I can't do it.
I failed it. Even though we failed, it seems like it's still pretty straightforward on which path you need to take.
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
Do a manual save.
The bloodstains lead straight to this warehouse. I hope your nephew is still alive, my dear Ludwig.
Is that a giant, like, shark or something? The hell is that? A giant fish.
We are missing something to make this work.
Anytime we see makeshift tools, we need to definitely buy those. No.
I can't do it.
Shit. So we got all the way back here just to have to go in through the front door.
Someone was tied up with this rope. Either our merchant or your nephew, Ludwig.
Oh.
Whoever wrote this said that the goods should be moved to a cave in the backcountry to minimize risk. That's a funny way of putting it. I'm pretty sure the goods they're talking about are actually people, and that they're the ones we're looking for.
Got a merchant's hat and a trader's coat. Scratches. The cave.
I think that's all there is. I doubt we'll find anything more.
Damn it, Rudolph, what have you got yourself into? Everything suggests that he's involved in some kind of kidnapping.
It's hard to know whether he instigated this or whether he was a victim. There aren't enough clues here to draw any conclusions.
What do you think? Could he be behind all this?
The lad I knew had never set foot on a ship. In fact, he'd never been further than his own property line. I'd like to say he couldn't have done it, but the truth is, I don't know. And now all I want to do is save him from the gallows.
Then let's try to find that cave from the letter.
Let's. The sooner the better.
Find the cave from the letter. Okay. So, do we have any indication of where it is? Once we get out of here? Can we at least open the door from within now? Uh-oh.
I knew if I followed you I'd find something. What were you doing in that warehouse? Is that where you're keeping my mistress?
We're not holding anyone. We followed a trail that led from the docks to this place.
A likely story. It's a good thing I hired these men. We're gonna tear this place apart and find out where you bastards are hiding her. But first, we're gonna search you. You can't leave here with any evidence. Search them.
Let's show them what we're made of!
All right, gang. Let's start with somebody like this. Because if we focus one target, it's so fast. Oh.
Stop, please. We had no intention of killing you. We just want to find my mistress.
Why didn't you listen to us then?
You wouldn't let us search you. And I thought you were involved in her disappearance. What choice did I have?
You could have believed us when we told you that we had nothing to do with it, but that we were going to find your mistress and my nephew.
Then what were you doing in that warehouse? Did you find anything there? Do you have any leads? My mistress isn't just anybody, you know. She's not just important to me. She's important to the congregation.
We'll tell him what he's found.
We went to the place where your mistress was supposed to have a meeting. We found a trail that led us here. The clues we found in this warehouse suggest that she's been kidnapped. And we discovered a note that mentioned a cave in the backcountry. We planned to go to see if she is being held there.
Thank you for telling me all that. I'm beginning to feel hopeful again. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I suppose I'll just have to return to the tavern and hope you find her ladyship.
Okay. Wait, that actually wasn't that bad. Yours say reputation, but Ludwig reputation dropped. It's okay. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. Just gotta get out of here now. Oh, we're good. Okay, let's see if we go to the world map. Let's travel here. I need to remember that we can fast travel again without having to go to directly the area. Like you don't have to go to a fast travel sign to fast travel to another district. You can just open the world map and go straight to it. Especially if it's a spot that we've already been to. And it seems like the map here is way larger than the first one, so I do like that they limit it though. Like if you haven't been to a location, obviously you can't fast travel there at all. There we go. Got a decent amount of stuff there. It does feel like the leveling has slowed down a little bit now. Oh, there's a chest. Whoa, big chest. I thought we were going the right way. It turns out we weren't. Doni God bracelets. Is that something she can use? No. Ooh, hold on. Wait, the trader's coat? Nah, that wouldn't be good for me, but that's actually perfect for... Gets so much equipment, like, consistently. That's perfect for her, though. And fitting. There you go. That's a fitting hat. Finally. I wish there was a read all or mark all as red button too. Like whenever we find new equipment, there's so many items. Like I'm not looking at every single piece that we pick up. We gotta make a right here and then go down there.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Forget what some of these do again. What's this one? Applies power to the caster. Power 25% damage inflicted for 21 seconds. I need something that builds my stuff faster, my skill points. Made it to the cove.
Be quiet. We don't want to be overheard.
Out here running at full speed.
I'm being held captive by these brutes!
Working on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let me out of here, you loaf! You don't know who you're dealing with!
Wait, why is this actually so good? I love this. Now I'm just gonna full on stealth and knock out half these people.
Look, that's my nephew in that cage. The woman who's with him must be the missing merchant. I was certain he wasn't the one who took her.
You're free. Come with us.
Free
Take you
humans or
somewhere
monsters locked in a cage?
Oh, that's such a relief. I thought I'd never get out of that cage. However did you find us?
All we did was follow your trail from the docks where you met. As a matter of fact, your servant was so worried about you that he took it out on us.
Oh, poor Joseph. Oh, don't blame him. He's very protective and fiercely loyal. But it sometimes makes him lose his wits. Thank you very much for your help. But I am quite exhausted and hungry, so I must get back to the tavern straight away.
I suppose you expect me to thank you?
No, that's not really my style. But I do expect an explanation. How did you get caught up in this mess?
I hired those thugs to help me scare the merchant a little. But when they realized that it wasn't about getting a hefty ransom, they decided to take matters into their own hands. They grabbed us both and brought us here. I imagine they were hoping that the congregation would pay for her, but as for me...
Why did you want to intimidate this merchant?
I wanted her to tell me something about my mum. About what had become of her.
None of this makes any sense. Why would she have any information about your mother?
You haven't heard? Our village was attacked. They set fire to it. Grandad, your father was killed in the fight, along with lots of other villagers. All thanks to you, my dear uncle.
No. No, that can't be true.
A few of us managed to escape, like me and Mum. But we got separated in the confusion. I made it to the sea and decided to become a Norse. To get away from everything. From the war and the consequences of your crimes. But Mum, she fled to the congregation. And I was hoping that this merchant would know where she is.
I'm sorry, Rudolph. I'm so very, very sorry. My father, the village. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Maybe not, but it happened. So try and find Mum, will you? I just want to know she's all right.
I'll try. But you know the congregation's a big place and not everyone who lives there knows everyone else.
I realise now that my plan was stupid. I only hoped. Ever since I became a Norse, I've been here on Yuxantis. I'm just sea-given, and I don't really have my sea legs. They never sent me back to the continent, so when I heard about this merchant, I wanted to talk to her.
I can understand that. And I also understand your anger towards me. But don't go getting into trouble like this in the future. Don't end up like me.
I'll be more careful in the future. But try to find out where my mum is. Please.
Now that Rudolph is safe and sound and we've proven that he didn't mistreat that merchant, I think I owe you an explanation.
I'm listening.
You know that I was a soldier once. In the village where I grew up, I was forcibly conscripted by the local lord to take part in the Civil War. It was horrible. We were used as cannon fodder, and the nobles who gave us orders never took any risks themselves. I ended up leaving that life behind and becoming a smuggler. But what you don't know is why I left the army. I killed my commanding officer.
Oh.
The bounty on my head isn't so much for my smuggling activities as for that first offense. Some years ago, not long after that incident, they tried to get me by targeting my brother, Rudolph's father. They threatened to hang him if I didn't surrender. I knew they'd hang us both if I gave myself up, so I let my brother hang.
I'm sorry, Ludwig. I understand your nephew's behavior better now. But why did you kill your officer?
That's a story for another day. Suffice it to say that he had it coming. Anyway, I want to thank you for helping me. It means a great deal to me.
Reputation +3, knots. Nice. Okay, there we go. I do like how a lot of these companion quests so far have, once we wrap them up, they kind of just, there's no extra parts to it. We don't have to go here to hand this in. It's just when you're done, it's over. And then you can move on. So now we're going back to the ship, and we'll probably pick up the next companion quest. Which, by the way, chat, thank you all for the likes so far wherever you are watching. It does help out a ton. And if you see that hype button, if you're watching on YouTube as well, and you want to help out a bit more, that also helps a ton. We'll be doing a lot of streams over the weekend of this.
Thank you again for helping me get the child out of trouble.
A lot of progress.
And I hope you're not too worried about traveling with a murderer.
I think we're good.
See you later.
Of course.
Okay, who's got a quest now? Till doesn't have anything for me. Oh yeah, if we go look at our party, so what is everybody's attributes again? Or skills? Because Neilon was a healer, and he was my main healer, but if we get rid of him and start using somebody else, I think Ludwig would be a good one. Fausta is also part tank. Okay, so Ludwig is a healer and a tank, and Fausta is a DPS and a tank. And then Seabill is just a DPS. Okay, I think that would work out, though. I think it would work out fine. Let's do Fausta's.
Yes? What do you want to talk about?
Ask her for more information about the... She wants to see in Peren. Oh. Tell her about the meeting with Zarin.
Do you know how we are going to meet that friend you spoke about? Zarin?
I think so. I sent her a message while we were still in Euxantis to tell her that we had arrived. I said that we would return to Alima and that we would most assuredly be in need of her help. When we arrived, I went to the port aviary to see if we had received a message. We had indeed. She apparently has some very important matters to reveal to us that merit secrecy. She's asked to meet us in one of the warehouses near the port. A place, she says, is connected to our current matter at hand.
A warehouse? There must be dozens of them in the port. Did she give us any directions?
She said that it's a warehouse found in the Nort confines. A private warehouse, sometimes used by her husband's followers. It should have their coat of arms on the door. A crowned golden eagle, holding swords in its talons on a purple field. A tad gaudy, I know.
Where can we meet this?
He can be found most often at...
So do we already have that quest?
I must
see.
Or is it bugged? It almost seems like it's bugged because it doesn't let me pick it up. Even though when I talk to Fausta...
If I can be of any help, let me know.
Ask for more information.
But we... and...
We already went through all this.
Yes. See?
Unless if we just have to go there. Alvita, Safia. Let's do Safia's. Well, we're gonna have to be... Yeah, fine. We'll do Safia's.
I know you already have a lot to do, but I would still like to ask a favor, if you could spare a moment. While I was studying in Alima, I had a friend. A very dear friend that I would like to find. It was someone very knowledgeable, a true bookworm. But he was also someone with human virtue. In addition to the joy I would feel to see him again, I believe having an ally within the Alliance could be useful to us. It's been a long time since we last met, and I don't know where to find him. But his cousin Baran could certainly tell us. He's a merchant who owns a warehouse in the port of Alima. If you agree, we could go and see him together.
Let's go.
Of course. Let's go see this Baran.
Thank you. It's extremely kind of you to follow the whim of an old woman. Boy. See you.
Boy. Go see Baron. Hey, you too, Sanse. I appreciate it. The warehouse in Olima's port district. Okay, so back to Olima again. The world map. Up in that corner there. Approaching the dock. Makes me a little nervous.
The arid shores of Tynea.
Maybe her quest is just part of the main story. Because she's not... When I talk to Fausta, she's not like, oh, I need to go here now. And asking right away. She's just more so just saying, we should probably go at some point. Give her a better rifle. Oh, you need to be level 31. See, but so here's the thing is this is a tier 5, but this is a tier 4. It does 1 damage less, but it has the 10% crit damage and the 20% high ground damage. So you might as well take that. Navigator's hat. Whoa, some of these are kind of nice. What the heck? Hard leather hat. Also wish you could just swap in something else, like somebody else's equipment. Ooh, +2 diplomacy. I think that might be better for her. Maybe even that one. Need to level her up too. I asked about the performance. Yeah, I think I remember that question and stuff. Yeah, it was good. I mean, well, now it is, at least. What's the one that I'm wearing? +1 diplomacy and +1 mechanism. All right, we gotta take a look at skills here. Does she have all of her stuff unlocked here? The upgrades? Yeah, it looks like it. She's the first one that actually does. We'll take that healing perk. And also attributes. Go more focus. We are good. Finished it yesterday and it was perfect. That's awesome. Yeah, it was such a good time. Norse Oath of Blood was a very special game.
We should take another alley to avoid them.
This door is blocked. Maybe the other one's not blocked. The Starry Palace.
What was that?
Oh no. Oh.
Show them what we're made of. My armor is broken.
That's what they meant with that when they said that out. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Appreciate it, Syntax. Thank you for the lurk.
Those quick, noisy footsteps are typical of the guard. I think we'd be better off avoiding them.
Yeah, I didn't see them over there. And I've been enjoying this game so far. There's a lot to see and a lot to do now. They really upped it from the, I would say, from the previous one. As in, like, more to do. Still have to wait and see for overall story and such, but I've been having fun. Might want to go around this way instead, maybe. Because right here, this is going to be busy. So let's go to the loading docks. Plus, I haven't been this way yet. I appreciate that. Hopefully we reach a point where we can clear our name. Or not have to worry about getting attacked by any of the guards further. You're starting to no longer be the authorities' first priority. Nice. All right, hopefully we can get in this way. Yes.
You stupid merchant. Who do you take yourself for? Do you really think yourself irreplaceable? Dozens of poor souls are ready to take your job.
I am truly sorry. It won't happen again. I give you my word. Gentlemen, I beg of you. There is no need to resort to violence. I would never dare to try to...
Shut up, merchant. Consider yourself lucky that the warehouse is still standing. What made you think you could trick us?
Baran, is everything all right?
Stay out of this! Move along! The warehouse is closed!
It seems that Baran got your message, and that he will be careful to be more diligent in the future.
And just who are you? His bodyguards or something?
We are simply his friends, come to speak with him. But if you insist on threatening him in this manner, I will not hesitate to report your attitude to one of the city's logicians.
Since Mr. Baran has friends in high places, we will leave him be. But I hope he remembers what we talked about. And that he will demonstrate initiative in repaying his debts.
Yes, of course. Goes without saying. Don't worry, you'll be more than satisfied with my next delivery.
I hope so. And don't dally. I wouldn't want it to be thought that we're being patient with someone intent on double-crossing us.
Ah, you've come in the nick of time. I thought they were going to kill me. Thank you, Safia. And your friends as well. I don't know what they would have done to me if you hadn't come.
Please,
Happy to
it's
help.
nothing. What did those soldiers want?
I was supposed to deliver something to them, but got my orders mixed up and they didn't receive what they were expecting. They apparently thought I was trying to pull one over on them. But you didn't come to hear me complain. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for your cousin. I know it's been years, but I was hoping to see him again.
My cousin? Haven't you heard? He's left for Tirfredi. He wanted to follow in your footsteps. To see the world with his own two eyes. Frankly, he's not cut out for it if you ask me, but he went anyway. Come to think of it, before he departed Alima, he left me something for you.
Really? What is it?
Oh, I haven't opened it. I think it was his latest research. It was very important to him anyway. I didn't keep it here. As you can see, just anyone can waltz right into this warehouse, and I was afraid it would fall into the wrong hands. I had it taken to my other warehouse in Esquiara. You can go and pick it up there. I'll send a bird to let the person in charge know you're coming.
Thank you, Baran. We'll do just that. And be careful. Those soldiers didn't seem to be joking around.
Retrieve the parcel intended for Safia. Okay. Oh, I can't move again. I've had this issue before. So weird. I can't move at all. I can move my mouse, but my keyboard is not responding. Come on. There it goes. Oh, it worked for a second. There it is. So weird. Oh, we gotta go up here. Discover what became of the Guardian. That's part of the main story. Here's probably one of the closest spots.
How long have you known Baran?
Far too long. As I said, I went to school with his cousin. Baran wasn't interested in science. He was destined to take over the family business. But we did spend time together. As a boy, he was charming and amusing.
Down here. What do they do to this game? I mean, it's been more GreedFall so far. I've still been enjoying it. There's some parts that have been a change of pace or getting used to, but especially coming off the first one.
Greetings, esteemed customers. Are you looking for ingredients? Potions or projectiles, perhaps?
See what he has to sell here. Grenades. A lot of materials. We could ask. No, I'm gonna hold off because that's part of the main
If I
story.
remember correctly, Baran's family warehouse in Esquiara is this
Here we
one.
go.
I visited it.
The map is like huge now, too. Well, multiple maps.
Again. When will they learn?
My armor is broken.
Please, don't kill us. We're mercenaries. We've been following orders.
Gold.
What orders?
We were hired to kill you and the other Continentals when you got here. We were also ordered to capture any islanders who were with you.
We were sent straight into a trap. Is there even a package for you here?
I don't know anything about that. If there is, we weren't told about it.
I can't believe this. Let's spare their lives, please. They're nothing more than lackeys.
Lackeys who could warn their employer that we survived their trap.
Yeah, we'll be checking it out next week. And I enjoyed the combat of the first one, but I also don't mind this one so far. Convince him to tell you who hired him.
Tell us who gave you your orders, and choose your words carefully. Your life hangs by a thread.
It was a merchant. Baran.
Of course it was. After the attack, I suspected as much, but I can't believe he'd do such a thing.
Why did he want to capture us?
For a client, I think. But he didn't give us a name.
So, he's got himself mixed up in the slave trade. The Baran I knew would never stoop so low.
Finish him, we'll spare him.
Go on. Get out of here. I hope never to see you again.
Thank you for your mercy.
Whatever could have possessed Baran to make him try to kill us and capture you? He will have to answer for this. Explain to us what this is all about. Let's return to Alima. Do you agree?
Yeah, we'll go right to it.
Let's go.
I like how they've been a lot more consistent in this one too. When you complete a quest, it'll ask you, do you want to just go back to where we came from or back to the thing? I really like that part of it. Oh, when we're approaching the dock. Like the first one was very inconsistent about that. But not this time around. This time around we can just go straight to it. Alright, add Ludwig.
Your friend Baran seems to have a difficult relationship with these soldiers.
Indeed. I admit I don't much like the idea of him trading with imperialists. But I suppose business is business.
This one's still blocked. When we get in on the other side, we need to unblock that there. Are the guards here again still or no?
dress up like...
Oh.
Stop! You can't come in here. This is a private warehouse.
I just
We're
got
friends
here.
of Baran's. He may have told you about us. We helped him the other day when he was being roughed up by some guards.
You could be his blessed mother and it wouldn't change a thing. The master isn't here. And since he didn't tell me to let you in, you don't get to go in.
When did he leave? Where was he going?
He left a while ago, but if you think he tells me where he's going every time he leaves, do I look like his wife or something?
Do you know whether he took a ship or joined a caravan?
No.
Come on, convince him.
We've come to inspect this warehouse and the
Failed.
goods inside.
What?
Let us in.
If that's true, I'll eat my hat. No. I'll wager you've been sent by the competition to nose around the master's business, and they paid you a pretty penny for it. If you want me to let you in, you'll have to share the wealth, mates, and fork over a hefty sum.
Ask Ludwig to intervene.
Ludwig, can you explain the situation to our friend here?
My pleasure. Listen, my good man. Your master is a scoundrel of the worst sort who's getting fat off your hard work by dealing in some rather questionable goods with some very unsavory characters. It just so happens that I am one of those same unsavory characters, and he left some things for us inside.
I rather suspected it was something like that. I'll let you in, but at least give me enough to wet my whistle down at the tavern.
Hey, there we go. All right, fine. 400 I can do with that.
Here you go. And thank you for being so understanding.
Don't mention it. Go on in.
If we were to follow the De Vesp method, we'd take out those guards without a sound.
Well, I mean, we could go that route, but we talked our way through. Very good. That's something, I keep forgetting that there's like environment things you can use in combat. Like we could have shot that down. This looks important.
This must be Baran's office.
Yep.
The answers we're looking for must be in there. This key must open all the doors in the warehouse.
Your deliveries are unsatisfactory to the point that I've had to supply myself several times. Need I remind you that your cousin's trip to Tier 4D was beneficial to both of us? So waiting for the last reports. In the meantime, make sure the savages needed by my scientists are delivered as soon as possible, and they must be healthy this time, otherwise their experience will be worth nothing.
I think we have learned everything that there is to learn here. We should exit the area before running into even more trouble.
We haven't searched everywhere. There might still be something to discover within this warehouse.
Exit the warehouse. Yeah, what if there's something in here?
I can't imagine how you must feel seeing all this, my friend. They've plundered your temples for their own pleasure.
We don't really have temples, but we do have places of knowledge and altars. One would have to destroy them to collect everything found here.
I understand your desire to discover the full extent of Baran's baseness, but we're here to look for answers. I doubt they'll be found in all this mess. And we're risking a lot if we overstay our hard-fought welcome.
Baron's warehouse. Oh God, what is back here? Ludwig, you...
I can't do it. These clothes were taken off the backs of people like me.
Jeez.
Who were stolen from their land and brought here to be slaves.
There's skulls everywhere.
I'm so sorry. All this is
I can't do it.
Okay. The hell is that? Oh, it's a tail from something outside. I've enjoyed my time with it so far. I'm starting to really get used to a lot of the companions. Like, I know my favorites and such. I like the amount of options that we have. Some of the environments look pretty good. The story, I don't know where it's gonna go now that the game has fully opened up. Like, we have our base of operations. It starts out okay, it gets a little better. Then it slows down, and then it picks back up again.
Trip to our island to expand both his fortune and network. It's my people who are paying the price.
I remember how Baran could be full of himself when I was involved with his cousin. But I would never have thought him capable of this.
Has this association been going on for a long time?
Kernaz has only just begun to gain weight politically, but they could have known each other previously. Kernaz has always been a man willing to do anything to get what he wants. He might well have encouraged Baran's cousin to take up an enterprise that promised him a profitable outcome. But the man I once loved would never have agreed to any of that. He was a man of knowledge, a kind person with empathy for others. We were even betrothed for a while, and it goes without saying that I would never have accepted a proposal from someone corrupt. No. Kernaz must have tricked him, promising to finance his expedition without speaking of the horrible services he would be forced to provide in return.
Your former fiancé could have found an alternative source of financing.
Of course. That's the main reason I'm convinced that he was misled. That letter broke my heart. We parted as friends, separating because our visions on life and science differed too greatly. I find it hard to believe that he would have fallen into such commerce. But believe me, if we go to Teer Fradee and our paths cross, I will demand he makes amends for his actions. The fact he used ties with your people to better exploit you makes me see red.
We shall see when the time comes. First, we need to get to Teer Fradee.
That's true. Forgive me. I know this is a painful subject. I feel so foolish to have believed that we could have found help from this friend. We might think we've accumulated all the wisdom of the world, seen it all, grasped human nature. It's still so easy to find oneself surprised. Or should I say, disappointed. I thank you for standing beside me during this sordid affair, and to have opened my eyes. Let's leave now.
Reputation. There we go. Safia, we got level 23. Yeah, the leveling has definitely slowed down now. Ever since we hit like 20, it's definitely slower. But oh, we can't get endurance to 30. To 20. Bump that up. Let's go to here. Get his focus up. And more focus. Okay, back to the ship. We've almost done all the companion quests so far. Pretty much. That what I like to see. decent amount of progress done. Okay, I think all we really have left now is Alvida. Alvida has a side quest. Let's go talk to Safia. What I'll try doing with Fausta is just take her to whatever the spot is again. Maybe like it'll trigger an event.
I want you to know how guilty I feel for involving you in such a dangerous affair.
That's fine.
So naive. I was hoping to find help and support from someone I greatly respect. But all I did was get you caught up with Baran. Some people are frightfully venal. It shocks and disappoints me. I hope you'll forgive me.
I need to go.
Funny every time they say that.
But come chat again soon.
Okay. Well. Time to... Let's talk to Alvida. Get her quest.
Do you have a little time to spare for the matter I told you about?
Sure.
I'm at your service.
Someone in Ixantis can surely help us. One of the admirals, perhaps.
Find someone capable of Oh, right. We got the logbook.
See you soon.
One sec. All right, where do we have to go for hers? Find someone capable. There's probably someone in Ixantis who will help you. Alvida suggests you question the admirals. So let's go over to the council. Approaching the dock. Once we approach, I'll do a save too.
Home at last.
Ixantis. There. Dock. Level her up. Got some better gauntlets to put on her. Any better swords? Yeah. Validate. There we go.
I hope at least one of the admirals can help us. This is the first time I've heard of an encrypted logbook.
Doesn't she have other relatives who might know her code?
She and my father hadn't been getting along very well towards the end. But apart...
Find someone capable, find someone capable.
I don't really see who could help us.
Let's go talk to her father first. More save.
Well then, I hope you've been able to recover from this difficult trial. I admit, I feel a bit guilty about what happened to you.
We could use your help, or at least your advice. It's about a logbook.
It's Mum's logbook. I mean, Captain Estrella's. We found it on board the Constanzia. but it's written in code.
Are you sure it's your mother's logbook? She's been gone so long.
I'm absolutely sure. The cache where I found it hadn't been opened. I recognize her handwriting despite the code.
I'm sorry, Alvira. I didn't even know your mother coded her entries. We don't usually do that, as you know. Logbooks are usually made to be shared with other knots.
Do you know anyone who could decipher it?
I can only think of one person in Duxantis who's capable of such a feat. Our master librarian, the wisest of our people.
Thanks for your help.
Please. This story concerns me as much as my daughter. I hope you'll keep me informed if you discover anything. Is there anything else I can do for you?
That's it.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Okay, so now we gotta go over to the library here. Oh, I think we've been here maybe once before. I don't think we went inside though. They allowing me in?
You may come in and speak to the librarian, but he's the one who decides who can access our archives.
Okay. Let's have a chat with the library guardian.
I can't tell you how happy I am
Oh,
that you've
this
not
guy.
only proven your innocence, but you also forced that horrible woman to acknowledge her lies. Klatir sesammel inimnatrem jam esse.
Wait, are you from Tirfradi?
Yes. I was born there a
Whoa.
long time ago. Then I joined the Naughts, and I'm one of them now. But we never forget our homeland, do we? What can I do for you?
We managed to get our hands on Captain Estrella's logbook.
We found it in a cache on board the Constantia.
Well, that's wonderful news. I despaired of finding this logbook. You know we keep them all here, don't you?
Oh, alas, as it stands, it will be no more useful to you than to me, I fear. It's entirely encoded.
Encoded? That's strange. Captains don't usually do that.
You wouldn't have a way to decipher it. We thought, with your great knowledge...
I know some codes, of course. But without knowing the method chosen by Estrella, it could take me months. However, I may have an idea that would make our job much easier. Wait, I'll just be a minute. That's it. I found what I needed. Alma, Estrella's first mate, whom she trusted more than anyone, survived the shipwreck, but she left Duxantis. In my archives, I only found a rather vague indication of where she settled, but it's a start. She settled in Alma, in the port district. If anyone can help you with this code, it's her.
Thank you for your help, Master.
My pleasure, Captain. And if you manage to decipher the logbook, bring it back, will you? For our archives.
We'll do what we can.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's always a pleasure.
Is the game buggy?
If you want us to
For me,
decipher
so
your
far it
mother's
hasn't.
logbook,
Hasn't
we'll
been.
have to go to Alma.
Derya, like me, trades in all kinds of things. She's the kind of person who could tell us about a retired Naut.
Thank you, Ludwig. I value your suggestion. Safia would surely have proposed a more honest approach, but this merchant is a good lead.
Yeah, I mean, he's been pretty helpful for a lot of moments. Oh, we should talk to the librarian too. But yeah, the only, as far as I remember, the only issue I really had was I had one crash in the initial, like, hour or two. After that, though, it's been perfectly fine. So maybe it could have been just the area I was in. Or something like that, but it's been pretty smooth. And I remember playing a little bit of the the early access version, and back then it was a little bit rough. But they've polished a lot of it, I would say, and also nice, here we go. This is why I was running around for a second. I hope to find a thing like that. It looks like this guy has a quest too. But yeah, it's been smooth.
Welcome to my domain, the Great Library of Yuxantis. Unfortunately, I can't let you visit our archives. Only Naughts of a certain rank are allowed in there. However, I'll be happy to give you any information I can.
Ask about the Great Library? Well, let's ask about this.
I'd never have guessed you were from our island. You speak the language of the Renoixe without an accent. How did one of our people become a Naut and end up here on Yuxantis?
It's a long story. I come from a small village on the coast, Vignamri.
The village of the Sisaik Nemeis?
Exactly. I would watch these strange ships passing in the distance, as big as the whales whose bones I collected with my family. Sometimes they would stop and send men to our village to buy goods and food from us. They fascinated me. So one day, I asked to join them. I was very young then, and became first a cabin boy, then a deckhand. But I wasn't really cut out for sailing. What fascinated me more than anything was the incredible, intimate knowledge they had amassed of the sea. I'd learned to read and write, and joined this place as a librarian's apprentice. When the previous librarian was too exhausted to continue his work, I took his place. And here I am.
What about the role?
What is the role of a master librarian?
Apart from presiding over trials, I am the guardian of the Naught's knowledge. Perhaps on our island I would have become a Donegad like you. I don't use magic, but like you, I have a duty to archive, preserve, and pass on the guild's knowledge. I'm also consulted by the island's inhabitants whenever they need to know old customs to settle disputes. I strive to provide wisdom to all those who ask for it.
What about the Great Library?
What can you tell us about the Great Library?
It's a fabulous place. I'm very proud of it. The Naughts have kept all the Portaland charts, logbooks, maps, ship plans, and navigational instruments since the guild was founded. It's an extraordinary treasure trove containing many secrets. Without them, the guild would not be what it is today, which explains why only high-ranking Naughts can access them. Some nations would do anything to learn even a fragment of what's inside these walls.
Goodbye. Okay.
Goodbye.
He doesn't have any side quests right now, although it shows that he does, sort of. Told you there's a smuggler on the port who could probably give you some information. He can only be found there at night. Oh, wait, is it the same? I think we're going back to Alma again. And I don't know if I even needed to fast travel. I wonder if we could have traveled outside. Or I wonder if we could have fast traveled without leaving the place. I guess we'll see. Okay, let's go here. Access to the port. There's only certain ones we can fast travel to. All right, let's go here then. Do we have to go onto the boat still? Ah, yeah, we do. That's the one thing that kind of sucks, is you have to load to the boat. Then after you load to the boat, you have to get off of it and load again. It's not like terrible, but it adds to the time, I would say. But it all at the same time, it makes sense that your boat has to come here so that way you can get off. But yeah, I wonder if there was a reason. Like maybe when you go to the boat and you travel to destination, it does the bulk of the loading. And then after you're done with that. Oh, wow. That's convenient. We're right here already.
Too late. The soldiers have already surrounded her house. We have...
You! Stop right there! This is a special operation. And we have every power to arrest you if you get in our way.
We're sorry. We don't want to interfere with your operation, but we're curious. What's going on?
It's none of your business. Now move on, move on. But wait, I recognize you. You're all wanted. What a piece of luck. We're gonna pocket the reward. To arms, men!
You can try. Oh, God. Whoa! I'm dead. What the hell? It killed me so fast.
Careful, darling. You look dreadful.
At least I won't.
No items in stock. Oh. Come on, Ludwig. You gotta heal yourself, man.
At least I won't die at the end of a rope.
Thank you for coming to our aid. But who are you?
Who I am doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that Alvida is safe and sound.
My dear, you obviously have a suitor. Unfortunately, I'm afraid he's not very clever. He thinks you're a damsel in distress. He obviously doesn't know that you're fearless and entirely capable, and that you know how to handle weapons as well as guide ships in storms.
I see that you're in good company, Captain. That you have friends by your side. But I have my orders. Nothing was to happen to you.
And may I know who gave you those orders?
Her father.
Well...
Yep.
Your father, of course. He's worried, what with the trial and this investigation that you are conducting. He asked me to keep an eye on you, to protect you.
Unbelievable. Where was he when we faced that giant creature on the coast? Or when his alliance friends were trying to kill us? Where was he when I guided that skiff through the storm? Nowhere. He was never there. All I have, I owe only to myself. But now, he suddenly feels guilty and decides to stick me with a guard. Get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. I'm old enough to defend myself.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but I have my orders.
Ask for his help to escort Alma. Let Alvida decide her fate. He's not gonna like it, but...
Since you are here, you could help us bring Alma to the Constancia.
Really? We don't need him, or any of my father's minions. I don't need him.
I'd be happy to do you this service. If you want to avoid having to deal with too many guards, you could reach the docks by walking along the ramparts to the north. I'll pave the way for you, and make sure you don't encounter too much resistance. I am sorry that you feel this way, but I understand. And I must even say that I admire you, Captain. I will take your message to your father, and I wish you well.
Have you ever seen this man, Alvida? Is he really...
That's what I was gonna say. Is like, okay, sure, we don't need his help, but we might as well take it if he's here already. Why not? Let's at least make use of him a little bit.
One of your father's men.
I've never seen him before, but if he says that my father ordered him to guard me, it must be true. Ugh, I can't believe he has so little trust in me.
Fathers almost always underestimate their daughters while also idolizing them. It's in the order of things. You shouldn't be offended.
I don't care what my father wants. I don't want this man around me.
Alma, you can come out. The soldiers are no longer a threat.
For now. But others will come, and we'd better be far from here when they arrive.
How can I know that you mean me no harm?
Alma, I'm Alvida, Estrella's daughter.
Alvida? No. No, that's impossible. The last time I saw Alvida, she was still too young to be a ship hand. And from your ink, I can see you're a captain.
I grew up and climbed to the top, it's true. Yet I am Alvida, Estrella's daughter. And today I am here to ask for your help. I found my mother's logbook on board the Constantia, but I need you to decipher it.
Then you found her cache? With Silvio's help, I suppose? You are who you say you are. I will help you, but only if you help me in return. As you said, I can't stay here. Take me to a safe place, and I'll do what you want.
We can escort you to my ship. Your old ship, the Constantia, and from there, drop you off wherever you please.
Agree to escort her?
You can come out, Alma. We'll take you to the ship.
Alma, don't worry. We'll get you to the Constantia safe and sound.
Thank you, Alvida. And thank you all. I really don't understand why these soldiers want me dead.
Path your guard indicated that takes us along the ramparts to the north is longer, but it is indeed safer.
I don't like the idea of blindly trusting an envoy sent by my father. But in this case, I don't see why he'd lie.
So we take the one to the north. Could be easier to get to.
This man sews as many corpses as my ravishing
Jeez.
cousin. However, I must say that I approve his choice of victims.
He really cleared the way there. I swear there's times I hear like a gonk droid.
Perhaps he fears that your search will place you in harm's way.
We're here. All we have to do is row out to our ship.
Thank you. Thank you for protecting me and getting me here. Alvida, you really are your mother's daughter. Brave, generous, and trustworthy. If you have anything else to do here, I can go to the ship alone and wait for you there. I don't want to be a burden.
Now we'll go to the ship.
We'll come with you. I believe that Alvida and you have a lot to say to each other.
What a relief to be here on the Constantia. It has been well repaired. Estrella would be glad to see it. And even more so to know that you're Captain Alvida.
Thank you, Alma.
Will you be able to help us decipher the logbook we found?
Estrella had become very suspicious before her end. She had Silvio build the cache. She started writing in code. She never wanted to tell me what was causing her concerns. But she did give me her encryption key. So yes, it'll probably take a while, but I should be able to decipher her logbook.
Why did they attack?
Do you know why the Alliance soldiers were after you?
Not in the least. I've done my best to be discreet and lead a quiet life since I moved here. In any case, thank goodness you came. I have the feeling that they didn't intend to let me live.
I doubt these happenings are chance. It's as if our search brought on this attack.
It does seem to be quite a coincidence. But how could they know? I hope that the content of this logbook will enlighten us. What can you tell us about Captain Estrella?
She was an incredible woman, unwaveringly courageous and just. She knew how to lead her crew in fairness and kindness. I would have followed her to the end of the world. And she was also an excellent friend. You remind me of her, Alvida. I have no doubt that she would be proud of you.
We'll let you get over your ordeal.
I'm already much better, don't worry. And I'm going to get to work immediately. If I may, I will disembark at one of your next stops in the congregation or in Dutton. I'm no longer made for life at sea. I'll send you a message as soon as I've finished decrypting the logbook.
Thank you, Alma. And of course, we will drop you off wherever you want. And thank you for agreeing to help me in this whole affair. It means a lot to me.
And there we are. Perfect timing there. We got everybody, I think everyone except for like 2 of them are nice now. Nothing. Nothing for Devesp. She's cordial. And what's her name too? Fausta. Seabill and Fausta. Not too bad. Got some good progress there. All right, chat. We are actually going to chill here for tonight, though. I will be back on tomorrow, and we'll be continuing with the story. We'll be doing 2 streams, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and they'll probably be long streams. So we'll be making a lot of progress and seeing how much further the story goes and everything else in the game. So, as always, thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. Appreciate all the likes. Thank you for the hypes. Thank you for the new subs. And I will be back tomorrow morning around probably like 7 a.m. Eastern. And we'll continue on. So, again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And hopefully I will see you all in the next one.